Welcome to the deep dive.
Mhm.
Today, we're venturing into a really fascinating text, the Song of Solomon.
Mhm.
It's this collection of ancient poetry, just full of passion, exploring love and desire in this really evocative way.
Yeah, it's quite something. What strikes me is how intimate it is, how personal.
Exactly. And it's basically a conversation, isn't it? A
Yeah.
direct dialogue between these two lovers. We'll call them W for the woman and M to the man, just to keep it clear.
Sounds good.
So our mission, if you like, for this deep dive is to
Mhm.
really unpack all that imagery, the raw feelings, the declarations.
And try to get at why it still feels so powerful today.
Right. What gives it that enduring quality?
Well, that intimacy you mentioned is key, I think. It's not like, some historical account about love.
No, it plunges you right in.
Right into their fervent exchanges. It feels remarkably unfiltered, very personal.
Absolutely. And the intensity, wow, it hits you from the very first lines.
Mhm.
The woman starts with, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine.
Boom. Right there. Such a bold start.
It really is a declaration of longing straight
Yeah.
away. And saying love is better than wine. I mean, wine was huge.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. Symbol of celebration, joy, even spiritual connection sometimes. So yeah, putting love above that, that's elevating it to the absolute highest level.
It shows you immediately how much she values this connection.
And it immediately engages the senses, doesn't it? Love, like wine, intoxicating, satisfying.
Yeah. And then she says, your name is a flowing perfume.
Such a beautiful image. It suggests his very essence is alluring, pervasive.
And she links that to others, too. Therefore, young women love you.
Yeah.
It's like his appeal is just undeniable.
It gives him this almost magnetic quality, doesn't it?
It does. And then she wants action. Draw me after you. Let us run.
Yes. It's not passive, it's active desire.
A real urgency there. Like they
Yeah.
need to be together now.
That call, let us run, it's pivotal. It's about shared experience, not just quiet yearning.
And then, the king has brought me to his bedchambers. Now, that could be literal.
Or symbolic, yeah,
Mm.
being brought into this place of deep intimacy, of joy.
It all leads to this mutual celebration. Let us exult and rejoice in you. Let us celebrate your love. It is beyond wine. Rightly do they love you.
A shared understanding. They both get how profound this is.
Okay, so that sets the stage. But let's dig into how she sees herself, maybe how society sees her. This is interesting.
Ah, yes. This is where we get that incredibly powerful line, I am black and beautiful, daughters of Jerusalem.
Right, just puts it out there. Acknowledges her skin color, but immediately claims its beauty.
And addresses the daughters of Jerusalem, perhaps anticipating or directly confronting a certain societal view.
And she explains why she's dark. The sun has burned me. It sounds almost defensive.
A little, perhaps, or just matter of fact. But the next line definitely suggests pressure.
Do not stare at me because I am so black.
Yeah, that really highlights the potential judgment, doesn't it? It adds this layer of vulnerability, even amidst all the passion. It shows external factors are still present.
Mm-hmm. And then there's that bit about her responsibilities. The sons of my mother were angry with me. They charged me with the care of the vineyards. My own vineyard I did not take care of.
That's a fascinating line. It hints at conflict, doesn't it, between duties and her own life.
Or maybe her own well-being. Like, she's so busy with external demands, the other vineyards she's neglected herself.
That's a common interpretation, yeah. Her own vineyard as a metaphor for her own needs, desires, maybe even her own body or spirit.
Yeah.
It adds real complexity.
Okay, so there's that tension. Now let's shift to the yearning when they're apart, that search for the beloved.
Right, this creates a different kind of tension, the ache of separation.
Her question is so direct.
Hmm.
Tell me, you, whom my soul loves, where you shepherd, where you give rest at midday.
You feel the depth of that connection in you whom my soul loves, and the anxiety is right there.
Definitely. Why should I be like one wandering after the flocks of your companions?
She doesn't want to be lost or just one of the crowd. She wants him, specifically.
And his response is interesting. It's not just, don't worry.
No, it's practical advice. Follow the tracks of the flock and pasture your lambs near the shepherd's tents.
It's like he's gently guiding her, giving her a tangible way to find him.
Reinforcing their connection, almost like, you know how to find me? Our bond is real.
Okay, so even apart, the connection's strong. Let's talk about how they praise each other, the expressions of beauty and value.
This is where the poetry gets incredibly rich. So many metaphors.
Starting with his comparison, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariotry, I compare you, my friend. Which sounds a bit odd to us, maybe.
Right, but you have to think context. Pharaoh's chariots, symbols of power, prestige.
Okay.
And the mares pulling them were elite, prized for strength, speed, beauty. So comparing her to one.
Ah, so it was actually a huge compliment, like calling her exceptional, prized, stunning.
Yeah, actually, high praise in that world.
Got it. And then he gets more specific. Your cheeks lovely in pendants, your neck in jewels.
Focusing on details, the adornments that enhance her beauty.
But it's not just about how she looks now, is it? There's a promise.
Mm-hmm. We will make pendants of gold for you and ornaments of silver. It's about cherishing her, wanting to adorn her further.
Like a tangible sign of how much he values her. Okay, let's move into the really intimate moments. The sensory details here are amazing.
They really bring you into their shared space, don't they? While the king was upon his couch, my spikenard gave forth its fragrance.
Spikenard.
Yeah.
That was precious, right? Expensive perfume.
Very, like myrrh, which comes up next. Both highly valued, associated with royalty, intimacy, sacredness even, her fragrance fills their shared space.
And then her descriptions of him. My lover is to me a sachet of myrrh. Between my breasts he lies.
Wow. So intimate. Myrrh again, precious, fragrant. And the location, between my breasts, speaks volumes about closeness.
Physical closeness, emotional closeness. And then my lover is to me a cluster of henna from the vineyards of Engedi.
Henna, another beautiful scent, associated with beauty and celebration. Engedi, an oasis known for its lushness. It's all about him being desirable, precious, a source of delight.
And he praises her right back. How beautiful you are, my friend. How beautiful. Your eyes are doves.
The dove imagery often suggests gentleness, peace, maybe purity.
And she echoes it.
Yeah.
How beautiful you are, my lover. Handsome indeed. This lovely back and forth.
Yeah, that mirroring is important. And then they even describe their surroundings in these lush terms.
Verdant indeed is our couch. The beams of our house are cedars, our rafters, cypresses.
It's like their love makes even their dwelling place rich and beautiful. Cedars and cypresses, strong, fragrant, valuable woods.
Painting this idyllic picture. Okay, now for the even more metaphorical language they use.
Right, taking it up another level. She says, I am a flower of Sharon, a lily of the valleys.
Humble wildflowers, but beautiful ones. Suggesting something natural, maybe unassuming.
Perhaps, but then he immediately elevates her. Like a lily among thorns, so is my friend among women.
Ah, so she stands out. Her beauty and purity shine even in a difficult world, like a lily surrounded by sharp thorns.
Precisely. It singles her out as exceptional.
And she returns the favor. Like an apple tree among the trees of the woods, so is my lover among men.
The apple tree offering fruit, sweetness, shade perhaps, standing out from ordinary woodland trees. He's special, nourishing.
And she follows that with, in his shadow I delight to sit, and his fruit is sweet to my taste.
That's so telling, isn't it? Finding comfort, protection, the shadow, and deep satisfaction, sustenance, the sweet fruit.
Both security and fulfillment from him. It's this beautiful cycle of admiration.
Yeah, it really is.
So what about the actual experience of being in love? How is that described?
Well, there's that sense of being overwhelmed, I think. He brought me to the banquet hall, and his glance at me signaled love.
Like being totally surrounded by it,
Right.
immersed in affection.
Yes, and then that physical intensity. Strengthen me with raisin cakes, refresh me with apples, for I am sick with love.
Ugh, the classic lovesick feeling. She's so overcome she needs actual physical sustenance.
Exactly. It's expressed so vividly here. It highlights how all-consuming these deep feelings can be. Joyful, but almost painful sometimes in their intensity.
It feels very real, very human, even now.
Definitely. And right after that plea, you get this image of comfort. His left hand is under my head and his right arm embraces me.
It's such a tender picture of closeness, of being held and secure.
A moment of perfect intimacy.
And then comes that strange warning, or plea. I adjure you, daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles and the does of the field, do not awaken or stir up love until it is ready.
That adjuration is crucial. It comes up a few times.
What's the significance, do you think?
It emphasizes that love is delicate, isn't it? It has its own natural timing. You can't force it or rush it. It needs to unfold.
Like trying to wake someone up before they're ready? You have to respect its process.
Exactly. Protect it, let it grow naturally is a really lovely, sensitive idea.
Okay, let's transition now to the lover's arrival. There's this incredible energy tied into spring.
Oh yeah, this section bursts with life and anticipation. It mirrors that feeling of reunion, of love blossoming again.
The sound of my lover. Here he comes, springing across the mountains, leaping across the hills. Just listen to the energy in that.
It's so dynamic, you can almost see him bounding towards her full of eagerness.
And comparing him to a gazelle or a young stag,
Perfect images of agility, vitality, speed. He's not dragging his feet.
No way. But then there's this moment of almost hidden observation. See? He is standing behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattices.
That adds a layer of suspense, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Longing, anticipation. He's close, but not quite there yet. Peeking in.
And he calls out to her, "Arise, my friend, my beautiful one, and come."
And the reason? Nature itself is calling. For see, the winter is past, the rains are over and gone.
The flowers appear on the earth, the time of pruning the vines has come, and the song of the turtle dove is heard in our land.
It's a complete awakening. Winter is over, symbolically maybe a time of separation, or quietness is over. Now it's time for life, growth, song.
The whole world is reflecting the renewal of their connection. The appearance of figs, the fragrance of vines.
It's all tied together. Their love and the natural world are in sync, bursting forth together. It really deepens the feeling of blossoming love.
Okay, after that rush of spring imagery, we get this very intimate call.
Yes, his address to her. My dove in the clefts of the rock, in the secret recesses of the cliff.
A dove, suggesting gentleness again, but also hidden, protected.
Exactly. It feels incredibly tender, affectionate, like she's precious, maybe a bit vulnerable, hidden away safely.
And he wants to bridge that distance. Let me see your face, let me hear your voice.
Such a simple, fundamental desire, isn't it?
For your voice is sweet and your face is lovely. Just wanted that basic sensory connection with the person you love.
It's profound in its simplicity, seeing and hearing the beloved.
And then this call to action about foxes. Catch us the foxes, the little foxes that damage the vineyards, for our vineyards are in bloom.
A brilliant metaphor, I think.
For what? What are the foxes?
Well, the vineyards represent their love, right? Which
Right.
is in bloom, flourishing, but maybe still fragile.
Okay.
So the foxes, the little foxes, could be anything that threatens to undermine or damage that love. Small doubts, external pressures, gossip, misunderstandings.
Things that can gnaw away at a relationship, especially when it's new or blossoming.
Precisely. So the call is to be vigilant, to actively protect their love from these threats. Don't let the little things spoil it.
It's a call for intentional effort to safeguard what they have. That resonates, doesn't it? Thinking
Yeah.
about early relationships or even just moments of vulnerability.
Absolutely. It suggests love isn't just passive. It requires active nurturing and protection. For anyone listening who's maybe in that early stage or feeling that longing, it's a reminder to cherish and guard that connection.
Mm. Okay, so finally we arrive at these declarations of belonging and, well, still a bit of longing.
Yes, the woman's declaration is so strong. My lover belongs to me and I to him.
Total mutual devotion. Simple, powerful.
He feeds among the lilies. That image suggests he finds nourishment, beauty, peace within their connection, within her sphere.
It's a fulfilling image, but then there's still this sense of waiting. Until the day grows cool and the shadows flee, roam, my lover.
Right. It seems to imply a temporary separation still, or perhaps the cycle of day and night, presence and absence. She wants him near when night comes, when the shadows flee at dawn.
Like a gazelle or a young stag upon the rugged mountains. Back to that image of him, agile and perhaps distant for a time.
It suggests longing continues, even within the security of belonging. There's anticipation for reunion, for closeness, maybe across challenging terrain, the rugged mountains, symbolizing life's difficulties they navigate together.
So wrapping up this deep dive,
Yeah.
we've really journeyed through quite a landscape of emotion, haven't we?
We certainly have, from that intense initial longing.
Yeah, through expressions of beauty, self-worth, societal pressures,
The sheer joy of mutual love, the intimacy.
and always that thread of anticipation, separation, and reunion.
The Song of Solomon just uses such vivid imagery, such heartfelt language to capture it all.
It really does. It feels both ancient and incredibly immediate. It nails that intensity, that intimacy of romantic love.
And it's remarkable how much it still resonates, isn't it? The core emotions, the desire, the joy, the vulnerability, the need for connection, they feel so contemporary.
Totally. Despite all the centuries between then and now, that human heart hasn't changed all that much.
It seems not. The power of that connection endures.
Absolutely. It really makes you think, doesn't it? As you listen, consider what parts of this ancient song sparked something in you, what resonated with your own experiences or understanding of love and desire. It's quite a testament to how deeply connected we are across time through these fundamental feelings.